points in the game.
Welcome to Valley Children's Stadium in Fresno, California, home to the Fresno State Bulldogs. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Louisiana Raging Cajuns. And the Raging Cajuns will kick it away to start us off. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So Fresno State's offense will get first crack at it today. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
The running back has it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That play had zero shot. They got to do a better job up front, creating some running lanes. The running back, before he could go anywhere, getting tackled, nowhere to go.
He wants to change this route. To throw, it's Mack. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Shakes off the defender.
Well, they needed 2 yards to get that first down. That's exactly what they got. Great job of execution.
No secret about it. Just got to be physical, get a hat on a hat, low man wins, all the cliches to get that 3rd down and short.
Fresno State moving it quickly down the field. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Hauled down at the 38-yard line and a big pickup of 15 yards there.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on first down. Leaves them in second and manageable.
Gotta love this play call early in the football game. Like the quarterback, get in a rhythm, run a screen play, get it to a playmaker, create some space, move the sticks, get a first down. Nice start for this offense.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
Looking downfield on first down. Steps away to find some room. And he scurries out of bounds and wisely avoids taking the big hit.
And that's a really good job by this defense, because remember, when the quarterback runs, now you got an extra blocker, because he's not just handing it off and standing there, and they still did a good job at the point of attack, kind of strung it along and made him run out of bounds.
Oh, he makes the catch. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Fires to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down. So the pass interference in the end zone will have the ball placed at the 2. The Bulldogs have it with a first and goal.
Here we go.
Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start offense.
And the penalty will be accepted. The offense says, thank you very much. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. A designed run for the quarterback. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays, and if you can just give him a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done there.
On the move. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run.
QBs that can run completely change your game plan. I mean, every single bit of it. You have to understand, now as a pass rusher, I got to keep him in the pocket. I got to understand all the zone read concepts and the power read and the jet read. All.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Fresno State.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TV.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with the score from the 4.
Louisiana, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Louisiana Raging Cajuns offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Gives it on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. The Raging Cajuns come to the line in the hurry-up. The play-action fake. Fires downfield. He makes the catch. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
And the Raging Cajuns with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's Collins. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his target down the middle. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. To the air on 1st down. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
And he makes a play in the backhand. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Final play of the quarter coming. Handoff to the single back. They throw it in reverse as that's the final play here in the first period. That's the end of the quarter, guys, and Fresno State is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wide receiver going in motion. Dropping back, it's Mack. He's moving out of the pocket. Right down the middle. Complete downfield.
And that's one of the things I love about this quarterback. He has the athleticism and the elusiveness that when things break down and they're not perfect, he can still make the play go. Great job of buying time and locating receiver down the field.
And they can't complete the bullet pass on 3rd down.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
A bold decision to go for it on 4th down and one that did not pay off. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Makes the grab. It's Smith. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. Working the middle. It's complete. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. The Raging Cajuns come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. Let's take a second to talk about the Raging Cajuns. Good pickup on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star offensive lineman gives them a verbal, and this is the type of talent they need to get into the program and then develop.
Yeah, and this really was more of an emotional decision, I think, for him as well. He's been a fan of this program ever since he was a young boy, and now he's getting a chance to live out his dreams. As a 3-star, he had opportunities to go elsewhere, to play in better conferences against better competition, but this for him felt like home. Now he has a chance to go out and live that dream.
He wants it all. Touchdown, Louisiana. quick strike through the air for the score. The extra point here would tie the game. What a grab and what a quick strike from that offense.
And when I'm an offensive coordinator and I see a short field, I'm thinking attack, attack, attack. Go get that touchdown. Take advantage of what the defense gave you. Great job by the offensive coordinator.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. Bunch formation for these receivers. Making side adjustments here. Back to throw, it's Mack. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, if this offense is going to win this game, and down the road, if they're going to reach the college football playoff and hope to win a national championship, they have got to keep this quarterback clean. Couldn't do it on that last play.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
And the Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Just a short pass to the tight end. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside give. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Fires to the big fella, and he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains. Fresno State moving it quickly down the field. Leaves it with the back. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on 1st down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get 1st downs like that run right there.
A strike downfield. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. Last couple of plays, the offense seems to be just one step ahead, David.
Yeah, and I'm going to have to do something to disrupt the timing, the rhythm. I got to do something that they're not expecting, because right now they got the run and they got the pass working. So this defense, they're going to have to find something new to kind of confuse this offense. You've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking to throw, it's Collins. Snags it over the middle. Out across the 30, marked down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? Gets it out fast. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. And the Raging Cajuns want to pick up the tempo. Looking to fire. Hauls it in. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be 3rd and long. It'll be a draw. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. The Raging Cajuns decide to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. 35-yard line. The give to the tailback. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, I love that play by this corner. You know why? When you run the option and that thing gets spread out, your DBs have to commit to tackling. And how about the cornerback coming up, sticking his face in the fan, and making a play? You love to see DBs tackle like that.
Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass. It's Mack. Get it out on the screen. At the 35, he's got room. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. They've got him wobbling after that big play now to pay it off on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
And those sting for offenses, man. You've got an opportunity to get in the end zone, to get the touchdown. It's not easy. It's hard to get guys open. He comes open, and the quarterback, man, I bet he wishes he had that one back.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Motion from the wide receiver. Quick touch pass to the receiver. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
How about that? You don't see those, touch passes go for negative yards very often. Usually this is a short flip that counts as a completion that goes a long way, but the defense aggressive. Saw it, pulled the trigger, came outside, made sure he didn't get outside and get to that edge. Nice job by the defense.
Fresno State lined up to kick off and start this 2nd half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
Looking down the middle. Wide open downfield. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Got a man. It's Keys. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And the Raging Cajuns are in the hurry-up. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. Offense threatening 1st and 10 from the 31.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
The Raging Cajuns with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Off play action. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns! In the end zone to give them 6.
Man, a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
Fresno State 17, Louisiana 14.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. Back to throw, it's Mack. They're working that left side. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Under fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. The Bulldogs are marching down the field. The give out of the gun. Got the first down and still on his feet. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some...
Got some room in it to the goal line. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And I'll tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
The Big 12 has become must-see TV, and fellas, today's clash is no different. Kansas is comfortably ahead on the scoreboard right now. Frankly, the kind of lead we're used to seeing inside Fog Allen Fieldhouse with the Jayhawks. They're up 14 over BYU. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else. Ben?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Quickly complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Back to pass, it's Collins. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. And the Raging Cajuns come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Raging Cajuns really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Gets it to him on the screen. Turning it on. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. And the Raging Cajuns racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
The Raging Cajuns will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Throws to the back. He's got it. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the 1st down. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. With the run on 1st and goal. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Back to pass, it's Collins. And they will score! Touchdown, Cajuns!
Quarterbacks love finding their tight ends down here in this area of the field. Big targets in small spaces. Nice work on that TD.
And the extra point pulls them to within 3, 24-21.
Fresno State, 24. Louisiana, 21.
Bringing it back. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Fresno State takes over. The offense will go back to work. The lead has been sliced to a field goal, and now they'll try to answer. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Graham. Breaks into the open. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. They'll run it from the gun. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. That's the end of the period. Fresno State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up.
Louisiana, 21.
Chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. Fresno State right back to the line. Quarterback may change this route. Quickly complete. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a 1st at the 32. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the 1st down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Scanning the field, it's Mack. Quickly to the tight end. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold on.
They had the 1st down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. And now on 2nd down for this offense. off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out, and hauling that pass in? Quarterbacks love it when they don't have to be perfect every time they throw the football. And this group of receivers, they are helping out their QB1.
And the Bulldogs had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Buying some time. Fires on the move. Looking for the goal line. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that time from running down. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Fresno State.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing.
He lost it high and deep down the left side. A full dive to haul that one in. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. And the Raging Cajuns with the 1st and 10. Looking for a man, it's Collins. A little release to the back. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds at the 34.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Wants to throw again. Unleashes one. It's caught downfield. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. Wants to go up top. Fires into the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Using the quick game. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Here comes the heat. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Louisiana.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Well, they try to go onside kick, but better job by the hands team falling on the football.
Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. Now we've got a little game pressure, and we'll see how the offense responds in a 3-point game, Jesse.
I can't wait to see this quarterback and how he's going to be able to handle that pressure, David. How will he respond in this situation?
And just knowing, listen, I'm only up by 3 now. If I can make this a 2-score game, I can almost put this away in the 4th quarter.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Easy.
Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Williams. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Ready?
All the way down at the 33-yard line. It's 1st and 10.
Down.
Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
Sometimes as a quarterback, you just need to take the game over yourself. You need points to win, and it's going to come down to you throwing it or maybe running it like you just saw there to get that done.
Set. Ready.
He'll do it himself. And he's brought down after a nice game.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy 1st down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to throw, it's Mack. Setting up the screen. He's going for the goal line. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left.
On the
Well, they've gotten it down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. Now on the move. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Loss of 4. It's now 4th and goal.
They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds.
Timeout, Fresno State.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Never a